The serene and dreamy town of Abule Ado was rocked to its core following a gas explosion that happened on Sunday. And as you can see right behind me, there's currently a recovery process for bodies that is being undergone right now. And we just saw that the body counts keep increasing because 2 bodies were just recovered from the debris. But so many people have lost their lives, and many residents are currently counting their losses, with many of them already homeless.
The only thing I could see was a hard noise from outside. People were shouting, "Help, help, help." It was not up to 20 seconds. There was a heavy explosion. So when I went to people, I was asking, the whole building collapsed on my children. So I called people to come and help me bring out the blocks so that I could bring them out. Immediately I came outside, I saw heavy smoke upstairs. The smoke was much. Rushing inside, the building were collapsing in a heavy form.
More than 50 buildings, including a school, were affected by the explosion that has led to the death of at least 20 people.
In fact, I was briefed this early morning that my cousin and his wife, died on the spot during the explosion. So, although yesterday I was close to this place at Abuja precisely when the explosion, when we had the explosion, and I was confused. At a point, I started making calls to know how the level of the damage. Some people said it's pipe explosion. Some people said it's a bomb that exploded. But up to now, the actual thing that happened, I've not been told. But I know at the end of the day, we'll be briefed. We'll hear exactly what happened.
The group managing director of NNPC, Milikiari, said the explosion was caused by a truck after it hit some gas cylinders in a gas processing plant near NNPC's 2B pipeline right-of-way. First responders and the emergency team have been working hard since the incident to provide support and relief to the victims.
And we'll be here as long as the operation is still on and after the operation, because there is something we call psychosocial support. We have done some this morning. We met some women that are totally broken down because of the loss of their family members and because of what happened even to the children in the school again. We have to really know how many people were displaced, and when we know them, we have to follow up their cases so that we can tell them that we care for them. And there is life after all this destruction. There is life after death, that they can still live. And we have to tell them some words that will suit them and that will calm their nerves. That is psychosocial support.
Following the extensive damage to the buildings in Abule Ado, the Lagos State Material Testing Laboratory said some of the remaining structures in the community will be subjected to tests to determine if they should remain or be demolished.
We are here after the explosion to come and see to what extent the damage we have here. And our own sole major statutory responsibility is just to come and see if these houses can still be redeemable. But the explosion, as we are looking at it now, nearly all the houses here they cannot pass the non-destructive test as stipulated in the law. The damage is extensive, and despite that fact, we will still carry out our various tests as it should be done, so that we can really ascertain if those houses can still face the test of time.
The Lagos State government has set up a 2 billion naira relief fund for victims of the explosion, with the government putting 250 million naira in the fund. For residents of Abule Ado, moving on may be tough as they look back on the devastating loss. Many of them have lost family members and their homes following the horrific events of the Black Sunday in the community.